Thursday, February 4th, and I'm meeting first-time percher Bill Baker here. Hoping to also try the new worms and get our first fish on it. And then I believe Ryan French, Lee Campbell, and I was trying to get Tony Melcher to come, but we'll see if he made it. All right, here we are. I see one car. Don't know if that's any of these guys though. That might be Bill Baker. Hey Bill, how are you?
Very good.
Good.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too. How you doing?
I'm doing really well.
What time did you get here?
I got here about 10 minutes ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Not so long. I first went past here.
Yeah, it's pretty. How are you?
I'm Adam.
Adam? Oh, we haven't met then.
Are you
Jay.
Jay? I
Jay.
was wondering how you pronounce your name.
Yeah, Jay.
I'm Bill.
You're Bill.
What's your last name, Adam?
Adam Bailey.
Adam Bailey. Okay.
Yeah.
The first time here at Wade?
First time.
Fishing ever?
Well, I done surf.
Oh, I mean surf fishing. First.
Yep.
All right. All right, so let's go check the tree stash. And looks like everything is gone. So I'm running out of weights, and I want to start saving weights for the tournament. But I'm going to put a 3 and 4 ounce disc up here. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then I'm going to put 2 3-ounce claws up on the high spot. All right. So anyway, it's funny that the tree stash is empty, but the Wade Creek signs, there's 2 liters still. I see a claw weight, a disc weight, and then the plastics that Ryan French left. So that's interesting. French showed up. Oh, Tony's made it. Yeah, there's Lee. Ah, the 3 amigos. You guys all made it. All right. Hey, Tony. Dude, you wimped out on us last week. Come on, man. Hey, pretty good. How you doing, Ryan? How you doing? Pretty good. You guys all ready?
Yeah, fishing myself.
Okay. You want to try the worms, or you want to go for real fish? Up to you. All right, so got the new worms, so they're looking pretty good. And then Tony Melcher actually just gifted these to me. He said Harry's Bait and Tackle said these work really well for perch. I might try one of these too. Oops. So anyway, that's the way it looks right now on the hook, so see how it goes. Back at Wade Creek, and there is 3 amigos, Ryan, Lee, and Tony. And then I got Bill Baker and Adam Bailey behind me. This is the lowest energy level I've been at since I've been tracking it. It's about a 570 energy level, and actually dropped to 300 this afternoon. It's outgoing mid-tide. We're about 2 hours past high tide, but it's outgoing. And low tide is about 11:30, and it goes to 1.4 feet. So it's a pretty low tide today. So got the new worms on, trying this minnow that Tony gave me. He said Harry's Bait and Tackle in Newport said they work well for surf perch. And then I got 2 knockoffs. So let's see how it goes. Crossing my fingers for the knockoffs. Wade, the path is kind of slick and wet, so go on the grass. Hey, stay on the grass, guys. So it's a lot less trickier footing if you go down the right side. So it looks like Ryan, Tony, and Lee are heading back up. They've only been here like 15 minutes, but those guys look pretty tired. I think they've just kind of given up. All right, so you can see that the swells are real low. I'm just looking for a spot now because all I see is a bunch of dead water. So I don't see any surf right now. But maybe we can wade out that far because the energy is only about 570. Standing this far out on the water, I still can't hit the swells I'd like to hit. So I think we're going to start moving down to the north. It's about 9:30. Got about 3 casts, and this is actually my 3rd cast, and I think I'm going to give it an hour, and then I'm going to go to all 3 gulps if I don't get anything, just to try it, see what happens. Half an hour, but I'm going to change tactics. I'm going to change baits. I'd like to see if I can catch one and then switch back to our knockoffs. Tactics here, I'm going to use 2 gulps on the bottom, and then I got the knockoff at the top. So Bill just stepped in a hole. He went down like an extra foot. So even waiting on a shallow beach like Wade Creek, you still got to watch where you step and, you know, be a little careful. We've been standing here in the last 5 minutes. The swells have moved way out there now again. So even moving more north, it didn't last very long to have the deeper water here. I'll wait out a little bit further since it's only 500, trying to get to the swells. Getting closer. I don't want to risk it too much. How far in the water I am on a 570 energy day. Whoa. Gotta watch, I got wet. But I would never do this on 1,000 energy day. And mainly it's just getting wet now. But the force is very small. Anyway, see how it goes. Bill, we just moved, and Bill took his first cast, and he got a bite, so that's a good sign. He's got 2 hooks, one knockoff and one reel, so we don't know which one he got the bite on though. The other things I'm doing is I'm wearing a finger caught, which I've never done before, because since using the Santiam rod, I'm able to whip my rod a lot harder, and it's putting a lot of pressure on the braid on my skin, so I was kind of worried about getting cut. So that's the reason why I'm starting to wear a finger braid, so that's the reason I'm starting to wear a finger caught. Man, those waves are way out there. Anyway, let's try it, but I don't think we can reach that far. So the other thing that's interesting though, even though the swells are really low and it's a 507 energy day, since we've moved down here, there's a pretty decent left to right drift. I actually have a fish. This is his first time surf fishing, I believe. Oh, yeah, I can see it. All right, I like it when first time anglers get a fish. Trevor?
Perch.
All right, it's a silver. Nice.
A silver?
Yeah, that's nice, dude. Awesome. Congratulations, first one ever. First one, yeah. He'll make it.
Yeah. Oh, I figured it'll take it out.
He's swimming up.
Yeah, you took the motor. I don't know what you guys call it. We call that motor oil color.
Oh, gotcha. We call it camo.
Oh, camo.
Yeah, that's what everybody talks about, camo.
Okay.
Nice job, man. I'm glad you got one.
Hey, I didn't just go.
Yeah. Well, I always like it when people get their first perch, man. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, man. That's so cool. All right, Adam got his first fish, so that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I think that's about my 4th or 5th member I've been with who got their first fish ever. So that's kind of, I feel very lucky to be sharing those experiences with people. So that's awesome. Man, he's got his second one, like I think 2 casts after his last one. So he's killing it. All right, go Adam. So here's another first timer. All right, so Bill Baker just got his first perch ever too. That's awesome. Well, that's a big silver, man. That is a big silver.
Yeah?
Yeah, good job, dude. All right.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad for you, man. That's cool.
First perch is worth the 2-ounce weight.
Yeah. Did you know you had them? Plus, that's a big silver. I'm not kidding. That's one of the bigger ones I've seen. So I think this is like the 3rd or 4th trip in a row that I've taken where people who haven't caught or surf fish before, I've been lucky enough to be with them when they've got their first fish. So I think that's really fun. That's part of the most fun of fishing with people is seeing them get so excited when they get their fish. So that's awesome. That was worth coming out today. Oh, those guys are out fishing me. They've got 3 between them, and I haven't even had a bite yet. So, okay, my turn, hopefully. So you can see the houses up on the north side on the cliff. And last couple of times we were here when it was high tide around 7-8 feet, we were pinned up against the beach. But now, as you can see, as you cast out, that's why you got to be careful on the north side, is with all these rocks and you're up there, you're going to be fishing this entire area and probably getting a lot of snags. Not sure if that's where the perch would hang out, but there's a lot of structure here, right here. So again, it's just interesting, and I was catching between house 1 and 3 before the king tides, but as I said, since January 11th I've come back here, the auction's been pretty slow, at least for me. I know Ton got 6 one day or 7, and then Dow got 6 the other day. Bill's re-rigging because I believe he's lost like 2 or 3 weights now because of the snags on this side. I got snagged once, but I was able to get it out. But there's definitely a lot more rocks here.
Trying to be.
What's your name?
I'm Pat Fox.
Pat Fox, J. Kim. You belong? Yeah, J. Kim. You
Nice to meet you.
you belong to the Oregon Perch Club?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Eugene.
Oh, that's a ways.
Yeah.
Outside, and that's where Dow was fishing up there on that cliff, and this is where he was casting into. So you can see why he lost 5 weights, but he also got 6 fish. So you can see there's a lot of structure here and a lot of places for fish to hang out. So anyway, we'll see how the south goes. So I'm hoping we're past all the rocks and we can get to deeper water. The wave action here is much better, but just got to be careful with the rocks. Side and wave action here absolutely looks a lot better than the north. It's a lot deeper here. The other thing here is when you're wading, there's a lot of deep holes just right in front of you, so you got to be careful walking here compared to the north, because some places it's like a 2-foot drop off, just like right here in front of me, versus on the north side you could just walk along the beach and not worry about it. So again, that's just the difference between the north and the south, is that there's a lot more holes here. Myself in a bind because I came out here a little too far. Now I'm having a problem getting back. So there's all these rocks on the south side, so we tried fishing from there for a little bit but got some snags, so we're just going to go to the open beach and try and hit this water right here. But I can still see a bunch of rocks here. Okay, so this is the south side and that's where Dow was, but you know, if you look at this beach, you can see that except for that one patchy area, look at all these rocks here. And if you fish here, you should expect to lose a lot of weights because it's rocky and there's lots of places for weights to get wedged in. So we're gonna head back north because we were getting snags just about every cast, which is to be expected if you see this beach. So we were down at the south for maybe 2 or 3 casts and we all were getting snags. So we decided to bag it and come back to the north. And with the drop in the tide, it looks like the waves are closer, or at least we're hoping they are. So we probably only got about 2 casts down there, and we probably walked about 10 or 15 minutes to get down there. So yeah, that's just a part of fishing you got to go do, which is go try it and see what happens. You know, a lot of times you waste your time, but you never know. Sometimes it's very possible to get some decent bites. All right, so we're back at the north now, where we know we're not going to get snagged. Awesome. I'm really glad you got your first one, your first trip. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you know, you read on the post where people go 3 or 4 times and never get one, right? It would be so tiny that I can't tell. But I've had that happen where it's like, oh crap, I had to fish this whole time. Yeah, I got one.
Alright, you think it's done?
Yeah, I don't know. Silver's the same as getting skunked to me. All right, so this is so this is my very first fish. Unfortunately, it's a silver and it's on the gulp, which is the middle hook. What are you using? Like number 2? The bait holders? They look like straight J's?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Him to the dark side because now he's reeling upside down. I think that's a good idea.
Thanks,
hey,
man.
absolutely,
Sure appreciate it.
absolutely, that was great. Yeah, these are what our gatherings like. They're just, you know, they're more social.
I know I've watched your group, or you're eating up there. I'm like, gosh, I got to be part of this.
About 12:30, about an hour after low tide. I only got that one silver. Unfortunately, it was on the gulp in the middle. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and try hitting the knockoffs hard tomorrow. So So we'll see how it goes. But action again has been really slow at Wade since January 11th on king tides. Today again was another slow day. 3 of us did get silvers, but that was basically it.